everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Today we're going to start with some questions to create controversy between us, right?
All right.
Okay. Okay, I will share the question.
Yeah.
Fire away.
Luis, are you there? I think Luis not is making his bread preparing like that day. Well, let's start with uh, with this question. How is adoption viewed in your country? I
Sorry,
will
what?
I will copy in the chat.
Oh, okay.
How is adoption viewed in your country? Whoever can participate to answer. Okay, I will start. Okay. Well, in my country, Peru, adoption is not good view because I remember that some years ago there was a problem with a family who adopted a baby, I think. Yeah, and there was a problem because people think that well, I don't remember exactly how was the problem, but I remember it was something unnecessary, the problem that they create, but adopting a baby. I think it was a family abroad who lived in Argentina. But
A foreign family, isn't it? From
So
Argentina.
wait a minute. Let me understand the problem. Was it an Argentinian family trying to understand a Peruvian, trying to adopt a Peruvian baby?
uh-huh.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, well, here in hello everyone, I'm from Mexico. I don't know how to answer this question. I think it is good. It's not like sometimes like 10 years ago there were problems too, but maybe I don't know, rules got a little bit more strict. So in the end, I think today is good for I mean socially view it is good adoption. Actually, we can if we had even uh, homosexual couples that can adopt here in Mexico. So at least in Mexico City, for Mexico.
Yeah, I think it depends on viewed by whom. I think communities adopt. I don't know how easy it is for them to adopt. I think the process is hard, but it's well considered.
Yeah, I'm from Argentina myself too, and I think the general public regards adoption as a very selfless act of love. Pretty much. That's what it is. I mean, it's a good
Yes.
thing.
Mhm.
I mean, the all the all the all the paperwork takes a long time, and it's tremendously difficult. But that's a struggle that we as a people have to have to participate in, because I mean there needs to be a lot more facilities, not facilities, a lot more um, guarantees for every children to have a parents or someone to look after them.
Yes, yes. Now I remember exactly how was the problem. It's not adoption. I confused. It was something related that the mother couldn't be how is this word get birth a baby. I don't know if you got the idea.
Was she
Yeah,
sterile?
that's
Aha.
and that was the problem. Well, I think it was yeah a foreign family like rented a belly. The place where the babies grow inside the mother. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the problem was that I think that in Peru here, it's not allowed that you can do that, like pay for a belly. And the problem was something like that family was paying like for the baby. That was a problem. I don't know if you got it. Also, what I mean is that they are paying for the baby, like yeah, a
Yeah.
business.
That's called surrogate. That's called surrogacy. That's called surrogate mother.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
Adoption
sorry,
and
I
surrogacy is
confuse
different.
adoption with that topic.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hmm.
All right. So, but in our country, we don't have a practice of surrogacy. But here adoption is rare, but even adoption, we don't have culture of adoptions. In Nepal, adoption is a kind of donation, especially made by people who are very poor or who don't have a money to rear their child. So is a is their difficulty, then they have to hand it to another person. And there are few of the religious communities also who provides their son and daughters in temples or gumbas. I mean, their religious places like monasteries. So we have the culture of this donating to temples and gumbas, rather practice than giving to certain people. But however, the low income people will donate their child if they couldn't of their child for the futures. So this is the practice that we found in our country, Nepal. But the technique of surrogacy is not prevalent here, and we don't have a culture of surrogacy. Thank you.
Okay, it's my turn, I think so. In adaptation, in India, usually we don't use adaptation. If a parent from there is some issue, they will go a child from a hostels like an adaptation. But some some people only use adaptation children, but many of the time they doing cesarean or doing some hospitals from medical issue. But we don't use adaptation because in Indian people they will say we need a gene child, at least one. After that they will go for adaptation, not for one. Usually we have two child for one family in India. They will say.
Could you please more elaborate more
Elaborate
what
more.
you are saying? You don't have a culture of adoption there, but
No, we don't have culture and adaptation in India because in India it's a culture where you have our own child like an grandfathers and grandmothers and grandsons. Their grandfathers expecting a child from and their gene more than adaptation. They always having to genes value more they will do. I think that is the main reason from India.
Okay. Now, would you like to take to talk about this question? It's about brain. Do you think male and female brains are better at different tasks? Why or why not?
Well, I don't know. I'd like to
Shall we?
start. I don't know. I think maybe sometimes because, for example, we have different areas when we speak. For example, for communication, women use both hemispheres. Do you say in English?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Hemispheres, yeah.
in males, we only use normally the left, this area, which is Broca, which is called Broca area, and some this part. And female, I think, well, women also used the right side. So actually, I think maybe they have some other skills or better skills when speaking or communication in general. Maybe I'm not sure I can say that all these are on the same way, but maybe it is. So,
Okay. Yeah. I see your point. Yeah. I have a punctual opinion. I think that female brain it's better because I don't know if you have heard that women can do two things at the same time, and I think that that's real because I have seen my mother and my sisters how they can do most things than me, and I was very surprised about it. Yeah.
Mm. I disagree a little on that because I'm not able to do two tasks at the same time. I think that if you know how to do something, maybe you can do it without paying too much attention to it, and you can also doing another activity. So that will be the multitask maybe that you're talking about. I don't think either that the male or female brain are better one to each other. I think both have the same capacities. And I also think that it depends on the experience about skills that they develop each other. So that's my point of view.
Yeah, we usually type and listen at the same time, for example, in our office. So that's quite something very, we all do, no matter if we are boys or girls. That's a very common multitasking
Yeah.
activity.
I'm a teacher and I can't listen to two conversations at the same time and follow both without any effort. I can do it like two people speaking at the same time. I can focus on both at the same time. And I can follow both conversations. That if that doesn't account for multitasking, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
All right, I think it's time for me to say something. Yeah, but I don't know. I agree with the opinion that men and female brain are different, but what is different is their interest, and like I found many of the kids, even a child who is a boy, uh, they are playing with mobile games, and they want to play outdoor games, which is quite physical. But when we look towards a female or a female kid or girl, what we see is that she is more interested in talking and uh, in the kitchen activities. So their interest might vary, but I'm not in opinion that their brain are so different. And the most important thing is physically, I agree that males are more stronger, and they want to carry more physical related tasks, but female are not uh, too much or as much stronger than male. So that is my opinion.
Mm.
I think it also depends on why do you do. I mean, not as Jimena said, not only what you're born with, but how you use it during your life. Now, how you have some experience with this. If you, I don't know, if you work out, then you will muscle. Your muscles will grow up. If a woman works out, it's the same. She also will have muscles. So in the end, I think it's also practicing a social I don't know, environment that helps provide to develop this.
Okay, I can start. I think there's a, I think, once again, do you think male and female brains are better at different tasks? I don't know. If a person from left hand, he will go like a doctor or engineer or like that. If a person using right hand, he be an accountant or be a teacher. But in a male and female, in male we have a taste, different tastes and different preference according to a country, according to a person. It will change. In female also we can change a taste according to a country, but we don't have a different brain because we have the same weight of brain in you, but we change our taste every time according to dress, according to way of thinking. But most common we are having same brain. How we use, I think that's matter. But if we use both hands, our according to our brain work more. You can try it. It's my opinion. I
Yeah.
think you have got it.
Okay. Okay. Talking about it, I remember that in the past, people used to say that men were more intelligent than women because I think it was for the size of the brain. You know, but when they opened the school of Albert Einstein, they realized that the size of the brain of was at the size of a woman, a normal woman, a normal woman. I'm sorry, math. I'm just a student. I'm learning. I'm still learning.
We're all just students. Don't worry.
Okay, thanks. Okay, talking about I will put this question. Do you think you have a good memory?
Mm, yes,
Sorry, what was the question?
Do you
I
think
don't
you
remember.
have a
What
good
was
Just
the
memory?
question
forgot.
again?
Forgot.
Just forgot.
he asking, do you think a good memory? I think sometimes if you things I like it, I will keep on my memory. Some things I don't like it, I will keep on memory. Some things I want to forget, but easily we can't forget. Some things we want to remember, we want to remember. I think That thing I forgot. It according to our using the brain, I think so.
Valdesi, do you want to share your opinion? Could you?
Who? Me?
Yeah, Valdesi, you.
Uh, no, for a while I don't. You understand?
I mean, like 90%. But it's my fault. Don't worry.
Yeah, I got you. I
Can
actually
you
got you.
hear me?
Yes, Kenny,
Yes.
I can hear you
Yes,
loud and
definitely.
clear.
Okay. I've been listening you 5 minutes ago. My friend Brian invited me to this meeting, and I've been just here listening to you. And I realized that you were talking about the brain of the woman in comparison to ours. So I only can say that maybe it's my opinion. I don't think the size of the brain has something to do with the how can I say the rendimiento en inglés? ¿Cómo se dice? Performance.
You could say performance. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
because if you see a lot of people famous that has become millionaire, not all of them are have the same size of brain. But I think this thing is has to do more with things that you do during that work that you decide to do to reach your goals in life. Got it? So maybe it has more to do with the things that you do for getting your dreams come true.
Okay.
Tell me, tell me a little bit about you. I don't know nothing about no one of you. I am from El Salvador and I don't know nothing about you. I would like that each one of you tell a little bit of where you're from and maybe your name too. And okay, go ahead.
So you don't. I take it you don't live alone, right?
What did you say?
I take that you don't live alone. You don't live by yourself.
Mm, I don't got it yet.
Ah, okay. Well, soon enough. Don't worry. It'll come.
Okay,
Well, if you want me, if you want me to, I will introduce myself. I'm Juan. I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina. I'm almost 30 years old, and I'm soon to be a mathematics teacher.
great.
That's pretty much it. I'm not that interesting.
Yeah, about presentation. The I think on Tuesday we were doing the like it was the first meeting. We were introducing the well our I don't know I forgot the idea. Introducing ourselves
Yes.
in front of the class. Everyone,
Mhm.
and then we start with
Do you
two,
have
three
a
questions.
private group on Facebook or something
Yeah,
like that?
it's in the chat. It's in the chat, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you wrote.
Mm,
Well, if you
I can't see
well,
it.
I will introduce myself. Okay. My name is Abdul. I'm from Peru. I am 17 years old. Well, I live with my parents. I have five siblings. I like cooking and watch movies. That's it.
Nice. Somebody else who wants to introduce themselves?
Brian, would you like to introduce yourself?
Me?
Brian, Alexander.
Okay, good afternoon, guys. My name is Brian Paredes. I am from Ecuador, and I am a student. I am a student, mining engineer. So I try to learn English, and I try to speak more fluent. I practice every day. So thank you for the meeting, and no more.
Okay, welcome, Brian.
Thank you.
Well, I wasn't here last time, the first time, so I hadn't introduced myself. And hello everyone. I'm Alejandro. I'm from Mexico City, and I studied psychology, but I'm a French teacher, and I also a Spanish teacher. So I like languages in general, so that's why I'm here. And I haven't practiced English in a long time, so that's why I'm here.
You haven't lost it. Good English, man.
Everyone,
Hey, Jose.
Hello.
how's it going?
Go ahead, Jose.
I'm from Colombia. You? Where are you from? I new here. My first time. No,
Did you introduce yourself? Just notice for
introduce myself. Okay, my name is Jose Andros. I'm 41 years old. I'm married. I have. I business administrator. Actually, the question.
Sorry, man. There's a lot of noise in the background. I can barely hear you.
I don't hear me.
Yeah,
You
no,
don't hear me.
no, because there's a lot of background noise in the room.
Yeah, very nice. I don't know.
You can shut them up. That's the only way. You tell the people to shut up. Turn off the TV, let the people shut up, and then you can talk.
I'm working. I listen while you speak. I'm working right now. You can speak while I working. What speak what speak Spanish or English? You speak English or Spanish?
I think I speak both.
Okay.
I think.
Me
I
too,
try
me too.
at least.
Where are you,
I try at least.
where are you from?
I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Ah, okay. Argentina.
Yep.
Y Maradona, ¿hace cuánto que él falleció ya? Cierto, hace como un año.
I don't know. Beats me. I don't have the slightest idea. I know he died, but I don't really care. I happen to be one of the 10 or 15 Argentinians that don't care a thing about football.
Okay.
10 or 15 in the entire country. But,
Okay.
sorry, I mean, you were very unlucky. You just found me. Sorry.
My favorite player is Valderrama, Pibe. You know Pibe.
No, we know Messi, we know
Brazilian Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Neymar,
I don't
Marcelo.
like football.
You don't like football?
Yes,
Why? But
because I don't know why. I don't watch
mm,
football. In the Indian peoples, we don't watch football. We watch cricket, hockey. That's all.
Ah, yeah.
but we love
You guys are big on
football.
cricket, yeah.
All right. So many of the Nepalese are a fan of these two countries, Argentinian and Brazil. So our country reached to a World Cup, and so here the people becomes a fan of either of the two countries,
Ah, that's good.
mostly, but some of others might prefer Germany or any other European countries.
That's great.
And lots of people are also a fan of Leo Messi. Hmm.
Yeah, I think he's a guy. Well,
Right.
too. I don't know the first thing about it. So
Well,
what was the topic
okay, we
again?
finished
Sorry, I got lost.
Yeah.
with this about brain intelligence, and
Mm.
let's
Brain.
continue with language, right? Okay.
All right.
These two questions. How many languages can you speak? Which languages are the most difficult to learn?
Okay.
Uh, all right.
I speak from English and Tamil. My difficult language form is English because I don't I'm usually Indian people are learning more than like Japanese, German, but I learn for only foreign language like English and our mother tongue Tamil and another language from Telugu. I don't learn many languages, but I am now only I'm learning how to speak English, how to use words. I think so.
It
So,
means
do
you
you
speak
speak three
you
languages?
speak
Yes,
Yokesh.
three language. Yeah.
three
Okay.
languages.
Yes, Tamil, Telugu, and foreign language from English. That's all. There's no Spanish. There's no German. There's no Japanese.
Yeah, it's the same in our country. Most of the people don't know about English, Spanish,
Yes,
and French, yeah, German. But most of the Nepalese know about English. And we have here a local language. We speak Nepali, and our
Hindi. I
country
think so.
is actually, we have a kind of mysterious fact that being a very small country also, here up to 123 languages are spoken
We are
uh,
having more than
by
400 language.
different
Ouch.
communities and by racist people. It means Nepal is so many riches in multiple aspects in that way. But I do speak just two language, and I could understand Hindi language, but it's very difficult to speak
Yeah.
to for other. But I do understand Hindi language.
My friend also from Nepal. He speak Hindi and Tamil and English.
Mhm.
Most of
Yeah,
the Nepalese can speak Hindi easily.
yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who else wants to share? Come on.
Can say
Well,
Mr. Julian. June.
okay. Okay. Me. Okay. Well, this one language that is
All
English.
right.
I'm trying to be bilingual. Well, and also talking about the most difficult language to learn, I think that it's Japanese and
Arabic.
Arabian language. Why? Arabic.
Arabic.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Why? It's because you know that the alphabet is not the same because in Spanish and English and some other languages we have like the same alphabet. Well, you know that Spanish and English are the same, the alphabet. But I think in Russian language, it's okay. Okay, Russian. There are some vowels that they also use, but in Japanese and Arabic, you know, like in Ajay, the name, there are like lines. Well, I think that that's the most difficult things to do for me. And also, you know, in Japanese, there are like figures. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Kanji, yeah. Called kanji.
And are you learning some sort of these languages, Arabic, Japanese? You just say that it is.
Are you learning or is it just difficult? That was a question, I believe.
Yeah. So Abdiel is not doing.
Well, I think I can confirm. I'm a Spanish speaker and I try to learn Arabic, but it is not so difficult for me because in the end I think they are just letters. Like in, for example, because Japanese and Chinese maybe they are different because they are not letters, and actually the writing is not what you hear. But in Arabic, there are letters, so you just have to learn the letters and put them in the right place.
Yeah, I speak 4 languages as for now. Native Spanish, almost bilingual English, and then I learned a bit of Italian, a bit of Portuguese. And the most difficult languages for me would have been the Italian and Portuguese because I learned it at the same time, which is something that I wouldn't recommend you doing because you will mix them up like the whole time. So don't do that.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I think
it's like Japan, it's like this is like drunk Italian and Italian is drunk Portuguese. Yeah, it's like
Portuguese is closer.
Oh, that's not true, man.
Yeah. No, I know. Gerson is going to hate me now, but yeah.
A gente fala português.
Português é muito legal, gente.
I'm sorry.
Fine. Bye-bye.
It was